Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends, good afternoon to all of you in Washington, D.C. It's a true privilege to speak to you today on issues of paramount importance of the future of trade, issues that are crucial today and will become even more significant tomorrow. I'd like to extend my gratitude to the Coalition of Services Industries for this great opportunity and to its president, Ms. Christine Bliss, for inviting me to join the ranks of distinguished speakers. While I wish we could have this conversation in person, the very nature of this address underscores the blessings of services trade, particularly digital trade, in our daily activities. I doubt that any shop in Geneva stocks all of the equipment used for this recording, so much of it was likely ordered online. The recording itself was probably made and encrypted using online apps and stored in a cloud accessible from anywhere in the world. So it's no surprise then that trade in commercial services, especially digital services, has surged over the past 2 decades. According to WTO estimates, the value of good exports has increased by nearly 150% since the year 2005. And during the same period, exports of digitally delivered services have tripled. Today, more services trade happens digitally than through traditional means. This trend highlights where future trade potential lies, as emphasized by the WTO Director General on numerous occasions. Emerging digital technologies offer countless new opportunities for trading goods and services. They can enhance access to global markets, create flexible work opportunities, and lower trading costs, particularly benefiting micro, small, and medium sized enterprises. Looking at trade in digital services, we see a gap between advanced economies and developing countries, though it's slowly shrinking, a welcome development. However, the technological revolution, marked by advancements in digitalization and the rise of AI, while bringing more opportunities, also present new challenges that can exacerbate existing ones. It will transform the trade landscape, potentially disrupting current trends. Industries and economies that cannot adapt quickly may be left behind, a cause for concern for many governments in both developed and developing economies. The unprecedented success of data driven business models has shifted discussions on e commerce to the forefront of the WTO members' attention, rendering the negotiating landscape more complex. The rapid development and expansion of disruptive technologies further add to these complexities. So, how can we shape potential into results? As a sculptor brings out the potential in a block of clay, we can shape the potential of digital and emerging technologies into significant vehicles that enhance the way economies, businesses, and peoples trade. This largely depends on governments' readiness to engage and commit to discussions on new topics. Building trust is an essential component of this process. Sharing information and data based evidence can reduce uncertainty and inform policymaking. For example, an enhanced work program on e commerce aims to achieve this. The private sector can support members in these efforts, providing firsthand knowledge of the situation on the ground, access to relevant information, and insights from working with local businesses globally. The perspectives of micro, small, and medium sized enterprises illustrate the benefits and pitfalls of digital trade. The more factual information is available, the more informed WTO member discussions can be. And let's not forget that services trade is at the cusp of the digital revolution. And at MC13, WTO members recognized this and committed to reinvigorating work on trade and services. Topics such as digitalization, environmental services, the green transition, and development have been proposed for discussion. These are crucial questions that can help us understand the dynamic changes in the services trade landscape. The 30th anniversary of the GATS provides a timely opportunity for this reflection. Since MC13, disciplines on services domestic regulation have entered into force for additional countries, ensuring more transparency, predictability, and efficiency in services trade for businesses. The cost savings in services trades are predicted to range from 10% for lower middle income countries to 14% for upper middle income countries. Overall, implementing these rules can save up to 127 billion US dollars in trade costs. And in the area of investment facilitation, members are discussing incorporating the agreement into the WTO rulebook. However, the benefits of that agreement can materialize even as the formal incorporation process is ongoing. Participating countries assess their investment ecosystems to streamline procedural and administrative aspects. A fact based approach helps identify gaps and provide recommendations to improve the investment environment for domestic and foreign businesses alike. And lastly, we are increasingly exploring the potential impact of disruptive technologies on international trade. This impact is expected to be particularly profound in the services sector. Our staff has been researching this area, and we plan to share our findings later this year at an event dedicated to AI and trade. As you can see, the WTO's agenda on digital and services trade is very busy. To better understand the implications of the ongoing changes to the trade landscape, we all need to collect and share factual evidence and analysis in the appropriate context. As the late Henry Kissinger said, when information is contextualized, it becomes knowledge. And when knowledge compels convictions, it becomes wisdom. Thank you so much for your attention, and I wish you insightful discussions for the rest of the day. Thank you.